Hi, good night everyone, and it's me again, Nathan, and today I want to talk about why every generative art that has been done by AI will ruin humanity. Yes, as you know, artificial intelligence has been a thing, and it has been a big thing in the last few years, especially generative AI. It started from just chatbot, and then they started generating images and then videos, and then now songs and art and voice and everything, literally everything. AI has evolved and they can generate literally anything. And maybe for some people this is like a good thing, because we see how technology evolves rapidly fast in the past few years. And I can deny that AI will enhance our life and maybe ruin it for some people, maybe. But I see the positive side of artificial intelligence. For example, for the effectiveness of productivity in human based levels like food, and for industries and mass production, artificial intelligence and robots will actually be good for us. But when we talk about art itself, it changes. It changes perspective. Because why? From the very beginning, from our ancestors and how our primal human instinct went since the Stone Age, we use art or any form of art as a way to express and communicate. For example, our ancestors use paintings, drawings in walls to communicate, to write stories. They use sounds or music, traditional music, to express their emotion, or maybe to have a recital, to have a spiritual spiritual way of communicating, right? For their soul. And until now, and how art has evolved and changed throughout the history, throughout the years, throughout the centuries, art in the sole purpose, in the really inner part of art itself, has been to communicate, has been to express our emotions, our feelings. Because sometimes emotion cannot just be expressed by words, it also needs more than that. And that's why people paint, that's why people sing, that's why people write poets and all of those arts. And now it comes the generative AI that people use for art, that I don't even consider art anymore. For example, let's just take an example. Imagine there's a drawing from a 5 years old that are maybe really bad but really simple, but they draw a picture of their parents and them in their pictures, and they say, "Mom, Dad, take a look at this. I draw you, Mom, Dad, and me. We're a happy family." Versus a really good prompt AI to make an art of maybe Mona Lisa painting, or a scene, or a scenery, or anything. The difference between the two is maybe the one that AI generates is more proper, is more beautiful, and objectively. But the question is, which one human will keep and save for the rest of their lives? 100% of the time, especially if you're the parents, will choose your kids drawing, the bad one. Why they choose the bad one? Because it has story, it has meaning, it has the emotion the kid has, that has been drawn to that little paper. And when generative AI take that part from us, the hard part, the thinking part, the emotion, the story, how we wrote, how we write, how we sing, how hard it is to produce a music, how to produce a painting, how to produce a poet, it all became meaningless because we didn't need to communicate with robots. They just do the work, but we communicate from human to another human. So that's why generative AI, especially in art, is doomed to humanity, because humanity are driven by art, and they work because of art, they live because of art, and art is life. So yeah, thank you for today. Gonna be talking this topic in the next video. Bye bye.